The Slightly Daily podcast is back. I haven't said that in a long time. I haven't started it out like that in a while. What did I used to say something? Damn, the Padres just lost to the freaking Yankees in the 10th inning. Boo.
Oh,
Uh,
for real? I was
mhm.
looking at that.
Freaking, we were throwing a no hitter into the like 7th inning. But um, man, I
Damn.
used to have this fucking like thing I would say at the beginning. I can't remember, but anyway, we're back. Another week in the books. Man, I really want to. I want to stress this, reiterate this. If you're making your way, this is your first one you've seen, kind of in this new little batch here. Uh, go back and listen to at least the last two, I would say, but
Mhm.
for sure, like the last like month has been like I've been having a lot of fun with them. Like I've been feeling like very stimulated conversations, you know.
Uh,
Um, yeah, so we're gonna do a couple things today, this evening. We got a couple topics that's probably gonna take up most of the episode, but one segment I kind of just dropped on DJ. If you see behind DJ's right shoulder on that bookshelf right there, he has, and he's talked about this a multitude of times, but he's got a shit ton of vinyls, records.
I
Um,
got over 100.
over 100. So, and this is something he's kind of talked about maybe wanting to do on something on for his content, but here's what we're going to do.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Never say never. How about that?
Oh, good.
Never
All
say
right.
never. All right, so we're real quick. DJ is just going to take one. We're going to try and make this like a tradition at the tippity top of every episode. So here's what we're going to
Actually,
do.
this could just be good.
So go. Stop. All right. So DJ's going to pull out the record. He's going to tell us where he got it, you know, whatever information he
Hold
has
on,
on
let
it,
me
what he thinks of it, etc. Yeah, definitely don't want to
oh
don't
man.
definitely don't want to get him unorganized. I know you have a system with it.
I do.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give
Well,
DJ
this
the
is funny.
I'm gonna give DJ the floor here. So go ahead.
Chuck
Chuck
Berry.
Chuck Berry, hell yeah.
The one of the origin of fucking rock and roll music. What's actually this is actually crazy because this is the last vinyl that I bought.
No shit. Okay.
Swear to God. And I have not been in the vinyl game for years, but
Mm-hmm.
me and Presley were off one day and we fucking went just shopping.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of just random shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh DVDs. We're
Yeah.
both in the DVD collection.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, me and Presley, I was like, let's go to this one shop. I don't know the shop.
Mm.
I
That
wish
would
I could
be
shout them out.
yeah, I was about to say that'd be interesting because I kind of want to know.
It's close to
It's in town though.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
It's close to
Hmm.
Bob, no, not Bob's barbecue. What's that one? Jim's, Gentleman Jim's, for
Okay.
that barbecue spot.
Ooh. Oh, Slick Pig?
Slick Pig. It's
Really? There's one in that
yes.
area.
Oh, okay. It's called Century One.
Okay. 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 I've seen it, never been to it. Been there.
Yeah. That's where I got this from. And that's actually crazy, bro. I
So what
literally, this is the one that I bought recently. My last purchased fucking vinyl.
that's interesting. What year did that one come out? And like what's it called? What's the
Let's
record
see.
called?
It's called Two Records.
Hmm.
And there's a lot on
Okay.
it.
Johnny B. Good. Oh, that's that. Those are all the songs. Okay. Chuck Berry Flashback, I guess is what it's called.
Hmm.
It might be like a
Yes.
compilation thing. Okay. What year did it? What
Oh
year did
shit.
it?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
There we go. Fuck yeah.
Let me see.
See, yeah,
What
see if you see a
year?
year on there. I'm guessing in the 70s, right? Maybe. But then again, if it's like a compilation a record, it might be like a little bit later than that.
I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing.
No, not on there.
No.
Let me see if I can do a quick Google. Let's see if Google will do a job.
Okay.
Let's see. Berry album. 1975.
Okay.
75. Yep. So this is, yeah, it's pretty good, pretty interesting. Pretty cool stuff. All right, yeah. Oh, okay. So it's
Wait, you
two
want to see what I got in the tank?
real quick. It is two records called Johnny Be Good and Sweet Little Rock and Roller. Hey, there we go. Bases.
Yep.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. A Chuck Berry double album. Very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that was neat. So yeah, we're gonna try and incorporate that. I mean, I literally just thought about that before, or like it was today, and I'm glad I remembered. Because that's a freaking that's a pain. It's a pain in the ass when you have ideas for this type of stuff, or just anything in general, and you fucking forget about it. Like,
Yeah.
anyway, so one one last little thing I kind of wanted to just bring up casually before we got going, but today I won't say that like I did like a full deep clean, but I did some like organizing around my desk a little bit and like this room kind of like I have this bookshelf in here now and the DVD player hooked up, but like
Hey,
there's something like
a fucking DVD player is crazy.
yeah, I've had it actually. Yeah, it's right there. Dude, there's something about whenever you like kind of I don't mean like fucking pull everything off and like full deep clean, but whenever you like kind of organize like your workspace, at least it kind of helps you like want to be it like it
Better.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It gives you more motivation to like sit down and do
Right.
this type of stuff cuz like
It's like putting up your bed. What is it?
making your bed.
Just- yeah, making your bed.
For sure. That's a great
It's the
example.
same thing. But I
Mhm.
don't agree with that, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it might just be case by case, brain by brain,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
I find it easier to relax. And I find
Okay.
it easier to relax like when there's not just a bunch of shit on the coffee table in the living room and
Mhm.
there's not like and trust me, having a baby
Mm.
hard to do, man. Because there's always
Mhm.
little nicky knack toys and stuff. By the way, real quick, last thing. Here, let me see if I can show you this little video here. I have some important news.
Oh. Oh my God. Hold on.
So,
Let's pause.
yeah.
Let me get Presley in this
Okay.
speech.
So my daughter took not her first steps, but she is starting to walk. She turns 1 in a few weeks, and these are the first couple steps that I got on camera. She's taken a few. She's been walking around her little the tables and like the edges of the couches and stuff for a few weeks now, but yeah.
Look at this shit. She's
Oh my
mobile.
goodness.
Oh my
Look at
God.
that. She did it.
Yep.
Oh God.
She's growing up fast.
I know.
I know.
Hey, she can't wait. She can't
Yep.
wait. He closes the door.
Yep. So that's
Hey,
in the
bullshit.
yeah, I know. It's like she's
That's
been
dope.
she's been doing that for the last couple days, like a step or two, or like just like three like that. But it's happening. I'll count it. I will count it. Anyway, so yeah, we got a couple things. We'll go ahead and just get into it. What was the first thing What was the first thing you wanted
Yeah.
to? Yeah, go ahead and let's just lay the table out. Set the table for us.
I wanted to talk about first pitch, like for baseball,
Okay.
the first pitch of the game
Okay.
and the hitter swinging and like trying to hit it.
Doesn't happen very
Because- and-
much.
It doesn't because
Mm.
it's kind of a rule,
Like a ritual.
but you're right. And like, does that make sense to an extent? Like,
Hmm.
you know,
So
why do we abide by that for one? Or let me say this
Go ahead.
first. I watched a John Boy video
about
and
that.
it was like Neto. Yes.
Okay.
He swung first pitch and hit a home run. Smacked it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, why is it that this rule that like you're not supposed to swing at the first pitch? Why take a strike down the middle?
Hmm.
Why be down as a hitter?
So there's two ways I can get into. All right. There's like a more technical baseball in the weeds answer I think I could give, and then there's kind of like a surface,
to me,
like a
'cause
surface
I
level,
have
in my
something to
opinion.
rebuttal. I
So
have something to rebuttal.
first of all, before all that, I think this is the surface level thing. For whatever reason, baseball just has weird rules and traditions.
Yep, that's true. That's
Like
true.
you don't run over the mound.
Mhm.
You,
Yeah.
you don't
Step over the chalk, the side.
yeah, but
Yeah.
there's rule, fuck it, you always slide at second base. You
Mhm.
slide at home. Like there's like
Mhm.
random little shit. So there's that. Now also from a hitter, so
Why take a strike?
well,
Why be down?
I don't know.
off rip?
So that's an approach question, right? So
Mhm.
when
Yeah.
you're so usually your leadoff hitter is the hitter who it kind of has the best eye, gets on base the most. So all right, Luis Ariz, he's not our leadoff right now. Fernando is, but like Luis Ariz is a
Did
guy.
he get hurt?
He did, but he's back. Thankfully,
Oh, okay, good.
we're getting
That's good.
healthy. Merrill hit a home run today, but Luis Ariz, every single at bat takes the first pitch. Every at bat, he literally
That's
just
like JK.
okay. I was about to okay. I was gonna ask if there was anybody you knew or on the Brewers that did. Now that's just some people's approach. They
No,
kind
that was.
so as far as the approach goes,
Mhm.
I think that so
I'm
there's a
talking first pitch.
well no listen
of the
listen.
game.
Here's a reason I think why there's some people who just do it every time or just in the first pitch of the game. When you're standing on the side in the batter's circle, watching the warm up, it's not the same speed. Your eyes kind of have to adjust to it, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, I get that.
that's what I think it is you're seeing like, okay, here it is, full speed. All right, cool. Now I'm ready.
Mm.
Now, if you go down 0-1 every at bat, that's not going to be advantageous to you. Like it's not going to benefit you.
Right.
I bet your chances of getting a base hit or getting on base goes down at least, I don't know, 5 or 10% every time that there's a strike against you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And you know how baseball,
And even if it's a ball,
well,
the count is crazy. Like they be doing a lot of shit on the count.
mhm.
Even if, yeah.
I
Go
just
ahead, I'm sorry.
I just think for one, it's kind of, I don't even necessarily think it's a tradition thing. Cause I mean,
I think it is.
maybe it is, but I think why people do it is just so that you can see, okay, here's one at full speed in the
I'm
box to
talking
adjust.
first pitch.
Yeah,
of the
I know.
game.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, well, you also don't want to give the pitcher the satisfaction of throwing one pitch and getting one out. You want to at least make them work a little bit, because the worst thing you
That's a
can
good
do,
transition.
the worst thing you can do is throw a 3-pitch inning.
Mhm.
That's,
Yeah, I completely understand.
three pop-ups in a row. At least if you're going to strike out, you're gonna make him throw 3 or 4 or 5 pitches.
Mm,
I'm not saying
yeah,
strikeouts are better than popping the ball up, but you know what I mean?
right. I'll say this. My senior year, the when we were doing scrimmages and stuff, I'm not like I wasn't a hitter. You
Mhm,
know what I'm saying? I
mhm.
just used my speed. I would bunt, get on base. But my senior year, I was hitting the ball.
Yeah.
It wasn't home runs. I never had a home run. Uh, maybe one triple,
Yeah.
but I was just singling the ball, just singles, maybe a double every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it actually came to a point to where I was batting 4 hole,
Mm. Wow.
which was crazy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
at the beginning of the season, like it's like what the like Messer, he put the lineup right before, like when we were stretching, you know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
And he put up the lineup 4 hole, and I was 4 hole, and it was like everybody was just like, "What the fuck? Why is DJ the 4 hole?" You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
I was just putting the ball in play. I was just putting the ball in play.
Yeah.
But it came to a point to where I ended up being lead off because I was normally 9 hole in the ninth spot,
Yeah.
but I was lead off,
Mhm,
and it was first pitch, and it was a fastball right down the middle because that's the code
mhm.
for some reason. But I smacked this ball so fucking hard, bro. It was the hardest ball that I ever hit, bro.
Yeah.
But it went straight to the center fielder. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't be mad
And
at
I
it.
went to the dugout, and I remember it was Ayers, Trevin Ayers. He was like, "Bro, did y'all not see that he smacked the fuck out of this ball? The DJ smacked this shit, but everybody didn't say anything because I swung at the first pitch."
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
it's a faux pas
I don't
to
really
swing at the first pitch of the game, but it's like as a hitter, why am just gonna take a strike?
yeah,
Why be down?
that's a good point. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't know. I think that there's definitely more
It's
prevalent traditions though.
ne-
I don't think it's that deep because
it's not.
it happens more often. People swing at it more often than you think. It's not like it's like a 99% people take it.
I feel like now they do because
Next time you watch a game, what you'd be surprised. Fernando Tatis fucking fouls off the first pitch all the time.
right, but like why not swing at the first pitch?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know,
Like
man.
why is it a faux pas to swing at the first pitch? Like why take a strike and be down?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're gonna throw it right down the middle.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
Like
you know what the first pitch of the Brewers season was?
a curveball.
A home run.
Oh,
Remember?
the Yankees.
Three. You know
I
what
don't wanna talk
the
about
first 3 pitches were? Home runs. So
I don't let's transition into I can't wait to find my soccer team.
all right. So all right, we got about 40 minutes left or so. This is probably gonna eat most of it, but I'm gonna try my hardest to my
You're gonna
understand.
have a fucking team
So,
today.
all right, I'm gonna try my hardest to at least educate
Mhm.
DJ and the viewers on how to follow soccer. Kind of how we did with the baseball. We gave you guys some players who you should watch, and check
Mhm.
out. And I think, hey, a few of our PCA, a few of our players are having some great weeks. Let's just say
Oh
that.
yeah, PCA fucked up the Brewers. He was on one.
I know. All
But
right.
I said that before. I was like,
Yeah,
this is kind of the truth.
he is.
Said that a
So
year ago.
I kind of want you to just ask me questions, but soccer,
Okay.
I'll just say this before I do. Soccer it's pretty vast and there's a lot of leagues, but in its
Mm.
essence it's simple and I really do think it's the best It's the best sport in the world. Yeah, so go ahead. Like, what are you kind of
Okay.
cloudy on? What are you kind of unsure of, I guess?
Well, now that you
Starting out.
just said that everything's vast,
Yeah.
my first question was going to be like divisions.
Yeah. So,
Because I'm trying to relate it to baseball.
mhm.
Can I relate it? Can I relate soccer to baseball? Like divisions, teams.
Yeah, sort of. You just kind of have to look
Okay.
at, all right. So, every country in the world, soccer is the most popular sport in the world, right?
Mhm.
Every country has a professional soccer league. Fucking
Okay.
America, England, fucking South Africa,
Mm,
China, every
mm,
country, Vietnam. Now,
okay.
not every country, just because they have a big league or a league doesn't mean that they're big, right? So,
Uh, so
um,
it's not all in one? There's like
well,
multiple.
I'm gonna try and explain this to you.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna try. Okay.
Okay.
If you
I'm
have
listening.
questions, just stop me, but I'm gonna try and
Okay.
break it down. So
Got you.
every country has a league, at least one. All right.
Oh,
So
shit.
yeah, so I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna try and just all right. So
Okay.
so
That's okay.
so let's just put it to you like this. Peru. Their league is not as big as England's league when it comes
Mm,
to their teams. Like they just aren't, it would be like this is a 1-to-1 kind of comparison I have with baseball. So how you
okay.
have the MLB and then you have the Korean league and the Japanese
Uh,
league. Now
yeah.
imagine if there was a Brazil baseball league, a Cuban
Mm-hmm.
baseball. Now there is, but like
Mm-hmm.
there actually is, but like you just don't really notice it. So
Right.
it's just the same with soccer. Now, I want you to try and remember this. So in Europe, there's 5 countries who are the 5 biggest countries. Okay.
I'm gonna go Europe then.
Well, that's where soccer is. That's the hub of the world is Europe.
Okay.
Now, hold on. I wouldn't get too far ahead of myself, but you have England, France,
Mm.
Spain, Italy,
Is Spain Barcelona?
Germany. Yes. So those are
Okay, so I can't pick Barcelona.
I mean, you can if you want.
Nah, that's your team.
That's
I want my
fine.
own team.
We can cheer on. We can cheer them together. So,
Nah,
but those
I
five,
want my own team.
those 5 countries are like the center of the world. For those 5 countries have the biggest clubs in the whole fucking world. Now,
Okay.
you've got like a second tier. That second tier would be like the MLS, like the Netherlands, Belgium, like smaller European countries,
Mm.
right?
Well, can the second tier beat the first tier
So
if they play each other?
that I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. So
Is that like Dodgers to Padres?
no, because no, I'm gonna get there. Just
Okay.
I'm just
All right.
trying. I'm trying
All
to.
right.
I'm trying to
All right,
give
I'll
you.
listen.
I'm trying to give you. No,
I
you're
got
good. You're good. Just ask me questions when you got it. But I'm gonna get there. But the scope, the countries like, they're like Scotland has a league,
you.
okay, and they're basically they're connected to England, but they're a different country. But they have a league, but it's a small league. The stadiums are like small compared to like if you googled
I got AAA.
if you googled Barcelona stadium, it's like fucking 10 at UT Vol Stadium. And then
Oh,
and
okay.
then some but the thing about like a Scottish team like Rangers is one of the teams. They their stadium would be like the size of like MTSU's football stadium, but
Oh,
that place
okay.
is packed,
Okay.
but it's packed and their
Right.
fans are
Okay.
fucking rampant. Like
Okay.
so I want you to so your league, okay? those 5 countries, right?
Mm,
You compete against, anywhere between, like, there's like 15 or 20 teams in the league, in your country's league, right? Spread all through the country. That's
but
that's
don't they all play each other?
I'm gonna get there, DJ. I'm
Okay.
gonna get there.
All right.
Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself.
All right.
So, you have your domestic league. So just to
Okay.
use Barcelona as an example, we're in we're in La Liga. Okay, we're in the Spanish league. So we play throughout the season, throughout the year, all the Spanish teams twice, I think it is. So you play them all once, and then you play them all at home and away. So that's just how that's how schedules work. But so you have your domestic league, right? Now,
Mhm.
here's where soccer differs from, like, I'd say every other sport. So
Okay.
you have these tournaments that you play in, these tournaments that you play in throughout the year. You don't play like each round like back to back to back. So you might
Mhm.
play 2 of the games in
Okay. I
So-
see what you're saying.
1 month, and then the next month you might not, and then
I see.
if you're
I
still in
see.
it in the third month. So that is where you have to qualify for these at the end of the year by finishing at the top of your
Mhm.
league.
Okay.
So you have the Champions
see.
League, and then you have Europa League, which is Champions League is the top, which is what's
Mhm.
happening, which is the final is set, like it's going to be, I'll get there, but Champions League is every team in Europe has a chance to qualify for the Champions League.
Mhm.
And so, like, those big 5 countries that I was saying, if you finish in the top 4 of each of those countries, you automatically get in. Now, that's
Okay.
however many teams, that's 20 teams. I think there's like 50 something now. So then you have,
Soccer is big.
it's the world.
It's worldwide.
So
Okay.
are you lost? Are you lost right now? Do you kind
A
of,
little bit, but
okay.
keep going.
No, do you
Keep going.
all right, do you understand you have your domestic league and then you have Champions League? Okay?
So let me try and say this.
Yeah.
Domestic is like the
Your
United States.
Yeah, your country, Spain. Like, if I'm Barcelona, this is my Spain league.
Okay, and there's hella people or hella teams.
No, there's only 20 in the top league. So I don't want to confuse
there's
you
20 teams in the
In the-
domestic.
in the top league in tier 1.
Like, all right. So
It's just like the
in
MLB.
USA,
There's 30
there's
MLB teams.
right?
So imagine there's
And they represent. Oh, okay. I see. I see.
now I don't want to get
Oh my god!
so
How many teams are there?
I mean, in the
1,000?
in the world, tens of thousands. Because now I'll tell you this too.
Okay.
I don't even want to get to this. I will get there too. But
Yeah,
all right, so you have your domestic league, which you play year round. Okay, so look, if you get
which is basically the MLB.
it's your country. Yeah, you play your
right.
you
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
your country's
exactly.
team.
Okay.
And then you have the European tournament where you can play,
Uh-huh.
like Barcelona. We played a team from Portugal. We played a team from Slovakia, Germany.
So you can pop in and just be like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah.
here."
Now, if you
Let me,
lose, if like we got put out yesterday or 2 days ago, yesterday.
USA.
No, Spain, Barcelona.
Oh.
We lost in the
true.
semifinals of the Champions League, but
Mm,
it's fine. Like, we're still in the we're still first in the Spanish league. We could still win the league.
Okay.
We're just not gonna win
Okay.
2 trophies.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
So-
yeah, this is vast.
Yeah, I mean, yes. So
this is a lot. But
domestic
here.
league, Champions League. Okay. Now,
okay,
Champions
okay.
League, it's the European Championship.
So you had to win the domestic league to get into the championship.
You have to be in the
league?
top 4
Oh, okay.
at the end of the year in the
Damn,
standings.
How many people are in the champion league?
So they
How many teams?
let me
Like
see
40, 50?
more than that.
Oh my god. All right. All right. Okay,
Hold
I'm
on.
here. I'm understanding.
Okay, it
That's
is 80.
crazy.
So it
Be
used to be
honest.
it used to be 53. Yeah, wait. Hold on. I think it's 53. 36. Yeah.
36 teams.
36 teams throughout Europe.
So
Now
basically 36 countries.
not even kind of not even so it's definitely
Okay, yeah.
so it's 4 times 5 so 1 2 it's 20 of the big teams and then there's 16 like it'll be 1 Belgium 1 Portugal Slovakia these tiny countries.
Oh, okay. I see.
Sweden will
Yeah.
have one because
Okay.
now they have something that's totally different. I don't even want you to spend too much time thinking about it, but they
Mhm.
have tournament like qualification tournaments to they have to win a fuck ton of games just to get in this. But those are for like
Mhm. The
those
underdog.
are that's for Belgium. That's for fucking
Okay.
Sweden, bro. Like teams players of the teams that you will never know their names. But
Okay.
it's a big opportunity now, not to get too far off track, but it's a big opportunity for there's a team called Benfica in Portugal.
Mm.
There's a big opportunity for them because Benfica will, for example, get to host Manchester United at their stadium. So they're going to that's a lot of money. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know Manchester.
Well, a big team. They'll get to host a big team.
United States.
No, this has nothing to do with the United States. This is Europe.
Oh. Okay.
Benfica. So the small clubs in the small countries,
Mm.
they want to go to Champions League, even though they're probably going to get their ass beat, just so they can host the fat, big ass teams in their stadiums.
Okay.
That's
so
an incentive.
Can the Nashville team?
No, this has nothing to do. Nothing. I will get there. I will get there.
Okay.
I will get
Okay.
there. This has.
We're on the same page of the mindset.
Yeah, I will get there. I will get there.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the MLS.
So our Nashville team can't be in a champion
Not in
tournament.
no, but we have so not in Europe. We have one. We have one for
okay.
North America. We have one for
okay.
we have one for each continent has it. They have one in Brazil.
Oh, okay.
They have one in
Okay.
Africa. They have one in
Okay.
Asia. Like they have them in, but the Europe ones is like that's what's on fucking Paramount Plus. You know,
Okay.
that's what I was, you know, that's what people watch. Now, like I said,
Okay.
we have one in America, but it's not as big. It's getting bigger. And I will get to I'm saving the MLS thing because I want to there's a broader like top message I have with the MLS. But all right. So you have your domestic league that you play in, and then your European tournament. Okay. So do you kind of get the schedule sort of? So you play all right. So you play 1 or 2 games a week, right?
Oh, really?
Say on Tuesdays is your league match. And then let's just say Saturday, okay, it's usually Tuesdays is your Champions League game and Saturday is your league match, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Now it's not again
every week.
You don't play Tuesday. You really only play 1 game a week. But say you are in a tournament, like you are in the Champions League, you will have like 2 games a week. Now that you see, that's where the coaches have to strategize, like resting and stuff. So
yeah, who to put in and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now on top of that, this shouldn't be that confusing. But you also have you don't just play these tournaments all at once. Okay, like do you understand that?
Before.
Okay.
Yeah, you said that before.
So it's a lot going on, but you have your league games, your European games, and then every country has this too. You will have a tournament for just the teams in your country too. So that's completely separate.
This is a lot.
It is. It's completely it's separate though from your league matches, but this is for a title, a trophy.
Right.
Like
yeah.
it doesn't go
Okay,
against your record, but if you get put out, you don't play. But if you win, you fucking won the Copa del Rey.
Right.
Like you won a
Okay.
tournament, but you only play teams in Spain, teams in your country.
So I might have asked this question before, but how many games do they play
So
in a season? Or what even is the season?
yeah, I
Let's
mean,
start there.
it's kind of anywhere between 50 and 60 total.
Okay. And
Because
then
yeah,
their own season. What is that?
so
Outside of
I'm including Champions League everything. Okay.
yeah, all right.
But then go ahead.
Let's exclude everything else, just like their own region
Like their own league.
where they're at. Yeah, their own league.
I think they play
Outside.
30, 25 or 30 for like
Okay.
just the domestic games.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what was the final total?
I think like
60?
anywhere between like 60,
It
65.
depends on if they like go to the
Yeah. It depends on how far they
championship.
go, if they get in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
okay.
so
Okay.
you got a pretty good grasp of that.
Yeah, I do.
So
yeah.
you kind of are playing you're playing your league games. You're playing
Mhm.
your
You're playing multiple things.
you're playing your domestic tournament
Mhm.
and you're playing the European tournament. And then not to confuse you, but there is one more thing. You also have
Oh, okay.
have international breaks. So
okay.
So
Go
yeah,
ahead.
all right. This I'm not gonna get too far because it is fucking confusing, but
So like somebody in Europe is gonna play somebody in Nashville, Tennessee.
no.
Like
Listen,
shit?
listen. No.
No? Okay.
I'm gonna get to Nashville.
All right.
I'm gonna get to Nashville. All right.
All right.
So you have your international breaks. Okay. So if I played for Barcelona, okay,
Okay.
my international, you have there's weeks throughout the year where they get a break and they play for
Mhm.
their country that they're from.
Oh, okay.
So
see.
I would come back
what
to
you're
the
saying.
United States and I would play fucking Jamaica, and Canada and Mexico and shit because
Mm,
there's like little tournaments they do, international tournaments they do.
okay.
Not that's
Okay.
then, but you're ultimately trying to qualify for the World Cup.
Mm.
World Cup has nothing to do with the Champions League. World
I
Cup
thought
is
Champions League was the top tier thing.
it is for the club, for like club sports. When you have Barcelona,
Uh-huh.
but that isn't Argentina versus Brazil, or England
Okay.
versus
Oh.
Nigeria.
Okay.
That is
I
something
see.
that's your that's what I'm saying. That's your fourth thing. That's when you go and play for your country.
Okay. All right. I see that.
Yeah.
They do that in baseball as well.
So yeah, exactly. So the best,
Okay.
or the Olympics, like that's kind of
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand.
because like
All right,
in
let's go.
basketball, like LeBron and Kevin Durant, and then you got
Mm,
fucking Pau Gasol, which I don't know if Pau Gasol, Kobe and Pau Gasol were on the Lakers together, but Pau went and played for
Right.
Spain, and Kobe went and they played
yeah.
against each other.
Yeah.
So,
I got you.
but that is it. Really, kind of only matters like every couple years with the international stuff because for the most part, like when it's like not close to the World Cup or like close to like a big tournament, they kind of the teams that they use is like a lot of like lower tier guys. But
Okay.
all right, are you kind of clear?
I am.
Okay.
But it's gonna be better once I find my team.
Yes, so that will
which we're gonna do today.
definitely. So
I guess. Well,
Yeah,
off
where
of
are you
the
at?
knowledge that I fucking have learned I
Mhm.
guess I have to pick a region.
A country.
Or yeah.
I can
country.
kind of give you sort of okay. So let me slip in the before we do that. Let me kind of slip in the MLS. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
the MLS, dude, it literally started in like the 80s. Okay,
Is the MLS even competing with any other country?
so no, you can't think. Yes, we are We have our Champions League against Mexico, Canada, Jamaica.
Oh, okay. That makes it even clearer. Okay. No, all right.
So,
I understand
but
now.
it's pretty much like it would
Well,
be
are we?
like
We're not
Seattle.
cold, didn't we? Well, I guess we got that one dude,
Who
Messi.
Nashville or so? Yeah,
Didn't
Messi.
Messi go to Miami or
Messi
something?
plays for Miami. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
so
Okay.
he's yeah, but the MLS is growing, or
Mhm.
American soccer, okay, is growing
Mhm.
because,
Football.
well, no, not even. Yeah, football, American football. It really in my brain, I have to make a switch to say soccer because I'm on like soccer Twitter,
Yeah. Right.
but
No, I get it. It was
um,
just a joke. Yeah.
let me say this though. So this is why, all right, American soccer is growing because our best players, this is going to fuck your head up. Our best players play in Europe. All of them.
From America?
They don't play in the MLS.
Oh.
Our
Why
whole
not?
our whole Team USA, that was
Better
it.
teams?
Exactly. Better competition, better
Mm.
teams. So but
Oh, okay. I
so
see. I see. I
our
see.
our World Cup team, our whole team minus like 3 guys was in the MLS. Like the 3 guys were in the MLS, the rest played in Italy, Spain, England, like.
So is our Nashville team trash?
All right, so let's see, they've only been a team, I think this is their 5th year, and
Let me
go ahead.
time out real quick.
Mhm.
So we have a Nashville team. Are there divisions within America?
Yeah, so the MLS is a little more, it's kind of built like the NBA, East and West. They don't
Okay.
do shit like that. They do it totally different than Europe. And
Okay.
if I was a European, I would be confused. But they do it East and West, and then they do a playoff at the end.
Okay.
Which in Europe,
So
if you have the best record in Europe and you finish at the top, you win.
okay. So then a follow-up question is like, can a MLS team compete with anybody else, like European or whatever?
You mean like,
Like, are we on the same
could we
status?
or can we? Like,
Both?
okay,
Both.
so all right, I think we're here now. I don't want to. Okay, so they have this thing now called. This is why I didn't want to dump it on you 10 minutes ago. All right,
Okay.
they now have this thing called the FIFA Club World Cup. Okay, see this.
FIFA? Okay.
All right.
All right.
So you remember how I was saying about the international
Okay.
thing? You have the FIFA World Cup,
Mhm.
right?
Mm,
Where Argentina plays Ghana and South
Mm.
Korea, United States, right? Everyone
right.
knows it's the biggest sporting event in the world. Drake's performing at the halftime show of the FIFA World
Hey.
Cup halftime show. But did you know
Okay.
that, by the way?
No.
Yeah,
But that's
he's
cool.
yeah, I just remembered that. That's crazy. It's like 10 Super Bowls, but
Ah.
yeah,
Okay.
the World Cup final has over 1 billion people watching it. This yeah, it's fucking
Okay.
wild.
Yeah, because it's every culture.
The whole world.
Every the whole
Korea,
world, yeah.
Korea, Africa, fucking
Mm,
Croatia.
Mm.
But they have a thing called the Club World Cup now, where
Mm.
they take basically all of the winners from all the leagues in the world, and they play in a tournament throughout the year on top of all this other all those other three things. So the England winner, the Spain winner, all the winners, and then
The American winner.
they'll take the MLS winner, Mexico, and then they'll take like 2 or 3 from South America, 1 or 2 from like the Middle East, 1 or 2 from Africa, a couple from Asia, 1 from Australia, and they'll play throughout the year. Now, what ends up they've done it. It's usually just Real Madrid or Manchester City, like big teams. But it happens.
Okay.
Big teams.
Okay.
Big teams usually just whoop the fuck out of them, and they won't even use their starters.
So they're just trolling.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay, let's go back to. I want to find a team.
Okay. So
listeners, I want to. I want to say this. Let me try and. I want a really good team.
Okay.
But a team. Oh, all right. Let me compare it to baseball.
Okay.
And I do not want to piss you off when I say this, but
I don't know why I would be.
the Dodgers are the best team in baseball.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Padres are like the little brother.
Yes, they are.
You know what I'm saying? And they're the only ones that can compete against the Dodgers. But unfortunately, they're in the same division. I want a little brother. I want the Padres.
Okay.
Give me the Padres.
Okay.
Either in Africa, because, the motherland.
Yeah, you're not going to want to follow any teams
hometown.
there for one reason.
Oh, shit.
DJ, I want you to really.
Give me a Hispanic. I want the Mexicans.
Okay, so then this is what I'm also. All right. DJ, listen, brother.
All right, give it to me.
You can follow a Mexican team if you want.
They're not good?
No, dude. I'm telling you, bro. You want to pick one of the 5 countries. Please remember this. 5 countries in Europe. They have the biggest teams in the world. I've said this. Please. You don't want to pick a Mexican team.
Oh shit!
On this side of the world, no. What, dude? The FIFA Club World Cup. You remember where all the countries in the world come together and play, and it's always either England, an English team, or a fucking Spanish team that wins. The African team gets 5-0'd by 18-year-olds off their bench.
All right. Well then, let me get the white people then.
Hold on, I got you. It's not even white people, bro.
I'll go with Slovakia.
Right. Hold on, bro. These teams.
Let me get the Europeans. I want the Italians.
Okay, I'm pulling up all the leagues right now. Hold on. Listen.
Okay, so Barcelona's out. That's your squad. Right.
I mean, bro, I don't care if you like them too.
Hell no. What? That's not any fun. I want my team to beat your team's ass.
Okay, here we go. All right. I'm going to share
Give me a European, all right? European.
I get what you're saying though, like
or Russian.
Okay, no. Listen, bro. Ooh. Listen. I'm going to explain this the best way possible.
All right. Shoot me the shit and I'm going to type in and look. All right. Give me the first one.
I understand that you want to pick a Hispanic team. Do you know where all the players from Brazil go to play?
No idea.
In Europe. You know where all the best players from the United States go? Europe. You know where all the best players from Africa? There's not very many. They go to Europe. Everyone goes. Well, this is like, okay, we.
Where is Barcelona? Is that Italian?
It's in Spain.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hold on. Here, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up something for you. But
Okay, so I'm gonna get a European team.
yes.
Uh, let me up Europe.
Yeah, that would probably help you too, honestly. All right, I'm gonna share my screen here. Okay. Here's what we're gonna
Alright.
do.
All right. Ireland,
Okay.
France.
All right, here we go. So, I'm gonna just run this. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right. So, this is all of the champion.
Madrid.
These are all of the Champions League winners. Okay, all
They
the
have
way,
most.
all the
Oh
yes,
shit.
all the way to the very
Okay.
end. Okay, here's Celtic, which is a Irish team. Netherlands. I don't even know what the hell that is. Like random teams.
No, we're gonna let's scroll up to the top. Yeah,
All right.
Ajax. I kind of like that.
Uh,
Who's Ajax?
Ajax is a Dutch
Oh,
team.
Ajax.
Yeah, they're a Dutch team.
Dutch.
So you kind of
Liverpool.
okay.
I've heard of them. Milan. I thought that was Asian.
Nah, Inter Milan is in Italy.
Okay, let's tap into Liverpool.
Okay.
Let's tap into Liverpool. Let's
Okay.
see that.
Okay. These are all of the winners of the English. They've won 20 titles. Liverpool has. Okay. In the Premier League, which is the English league, which is the most it's the most popular league in the entire world.
Is Liverpool a fucking continent or country or whatever the fuck?
It's in England. English football.
Let me get. Can I get some history?
Yeah, well,
Show me some history.
I did. They've won 20 titles. They've won.
Is that a lot?
I mean, look, man. It's the most in look.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then
what are their
they've won 6
colors?
Here, I'll just Liverpool.
Ooh, a phoenix.
You'll never walk alone. That is their.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, Liverpool right now. Their guy right now is Mohamed Salah, who's ironically African.
Ooh.
He's
okay.
He's Egyptian.
All right.
He's definitely
Liverpool's top on the list right now.
He's one of the best players in the whole world. Like I love watching him play. This year he has 35 matches, 28 goals, 18 assists. Pretty damn good.
28 goals a lot.
Yeah.
Is that like
That's good. That's real good.
Is it Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Like if you do that
Okay.
for let's see. Premier League goal leaders this year. I think he's top. Yeah, he's got the most.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. And then this guy right here, Holland, is a wonder kid. I didn't even get to any of the prominent players, and I'm hesitant on that because that's a lot. But
Okay.
but yeah, Liverpool's a good
What are their colors?
I just showed.
Red and blue?
Yeah. Here.
Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Here, I'll pull up.
I like Liverpool though.
Here. Scroll through this.
I don't really like red. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
So, okay.
Who's next?
This is the Italian league. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I like the Guidos.
So, Juventus has the most titles ever, and then Inter Milan, and then AC Milan, and then after that,
What?
it's there's
Are they cousins or
yeah,
brothers or
they
something?
hate exactly. There's 2 teams in Milan, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, but and Juventus. So
Okay.
there's these. Let me put it to you like this. The Champions League has been won by Madrid the most ever. That is Barcelona's sworn enemy. That's Boston Red Sox, Yankees.
And Yankees. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, fuck.
I don't want that.
So
I don't want that.
Real Madrid has won the last 2 fucking Champions Leagues in a row.
Okay.
But you see Milan here and then Inter here, Inter Milan down here at the bottom. These teams used to run the Italian league, used to run the 90s. They had, without going too deep, but if you look at some of the lineups that were playing for these teams, it was like, it would be like the equivalent of like, there's 11 players on each team. It would be the equivalent of, there are 22 players in all. It'd be like if there was 8 Hall of Famers out there, just like dogs, because that's where everyone used to play. Now,
who was that
in the Italian league?
Point him out.
I mean, it would be like a Milan versus Inter game would have like 8-9 Hall of Famers in the 90s,
shit.
because everyone.
Are they good now?
So, ironically, so they've taken a step down. It's been England and Spain who's been just running shit for like this century, but Inter Milan just put out Barcelona yesterday, and they're in the final of the Champions League. So that's something too. But honestly, just if I'm cutting the BS, if I'm just cutting the bullshit, I'll put it to you like this. In the German, okay, so this is what I was gonna say. There is a couple teams, honestly. I'm just gonna cut the BS and just show you real quick. There's a couple teams that I think that you should pick from, to be real with you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Bad.
Give me 1 second.
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Juventus. Hold on. Let's see. So basically you're kind of like, fuck the Spanish league because you don't want to be in my shit, right?
Yeah.
Because there is other teams, but like it's way too. it would be
my team, if I'm not in the Spanish team league.
Yeah.
Can I still go for the World Cup against your team?
The World Cup, no, not the World Cup. Champions League. World Cup is the countries. Is me and you. Say we played on 2 different teams. We would both play for America in the World Cup.
Oh shit!
But
okay.
Champions League.
Okay. Okay, so Champions League is really where it's at.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. Now I understand.
Okay.
Soccer's a lot.
It is, bro. It is. All right. Okay. You ready? Here's what we're going to do. All right. So if I was you,
okay,
just to make it easy to follow, I would first tell you, I would point you to the English Premier League, which is where Liverpool is. Okay.
That's low key. That's my top pick. Right.
Okay. So, 1, because everything is on fucking like the streaming apps. It's so easy to follow. But 2, it's just, this is the most publicized. It's in English, which helps too. But this is the most publicized league in the world. This is the NFL times 5. This league right here. So Arsenal's a big team. Man City, Manchester United, Liverpool. And you know what I mean? Like, these are big teams. Now, Southampton, dog shit. Fucking Ipswich Town, horrible.
Okay.
So actually here, real quick, I'm going to try to, okay, here we go. This is perfect. I'm going to try not to fucking complicate this. So,
okay.
You remember how I was telling you that you have to finish in the top 4 to go play in the Champions League?
Top 4, yeah.
Okay. So, Liverpool.
Chelsea.
Chelsea's another one too. Yeah, that's another team. I left them out, and Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah.
So these top teams right here are they're if the season ended today, they're playing in Europe. So, I don't even want to get into the 6 and 7, but so these bottom 3 right here, follow me here as best you possibly can, okay? You see these 3? You see this dotted line? If you finish in the bottom 3, you get relegated to the 2nd division.
Huh.
If you finish in the top 3 of the 2nd division, you get bumped up to the 1st division.
Okay.
So imagine, okay, you've got you've got literally, and this is why I'm trying not to get
what?
there's
go ahead.
You got 1, 2
in a tournament.
No. They have so there's English football, at the tippity top, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like literally like there's like 30 tiers. Okay. And the 30th one is literally 30-year-old plumbers playing at some park. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you got the Premier League. Now, Southampton, the bottom team, at the end of the season, they're going to go back down to the 2nd league because they fucking sucked so bad.
Oh, like
now,
AAA to AA.
Now, the AAA teams, the top 3 AAA teams are going to go up because they were the top in their league.
Oh.
So, you know what this does? It incentivizes people to always try and win because you're always fucking playing for something.
Oh, God. That's why there's so many fucking teams.
And if you're in the Premier League.
Oh, shit. Okay.
If you're in and this is all the all the European countries have this tier system. And this is why the MLS does not have this. And this is a reason why they have a long way to go. But do you understand that? Do you understand that?
So
it's called.
I could pick a team, and then 2 years from now they would be irrelevant.
They could, but not if you pick one of these big teams. Like, no.
So then I need a big team.
I mean, I would just because.
All right, I see what you're saying. Is Liverpool a small team?
No,
Would they be
look, DJ. I'm gonna go back to this.
No, I see what you're saying now. Like, I'm grasping. I'm grasping.
Okay.
I kind of want to go with Milan though.
All right, so
that B one.
Which one?
Yeah, that one.
This?
Bayer.
All right. So this is Bayern Munich. Okay, I pulled them up here actually. So Munich. Bayern, is in the German league. Okay, I want you to picture the 1900s Yankees. You remember how you know how many World Series the Yankees have? Like, do you know?
Like 20.
26. Okay.
26. Yeah.
Bayern Munich literally until last year they had.
Oh, is that their, no? Go up.
Yeah.
Is that their dome? They got a dome?
Yeah. These stadiums are fucking unbelievable. Okay. But Bayern Munich had won like 15 league titles in a row until last year. Just been absolutely fucking shit pumping everyone.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm okay.
All right. So
I'm feeling Liverpool though.
Okay. Well,
give me another team though. To combat that.
Okay.
Liverpool, like, are they good though? Like,
DJ. I'm gonna keep going back to this. 6 Champions Leagues. They're in they're in first in the Premier League right now.
Ooh,
they have Mohamed Salah, who is the Arsenal's number 2. So the Champions League final in 2 or 3 weeks is Paris Saint-Germain, which I'll just pop them up too. So they are in the French league. Okay.
Oh.
So imagine same vibes with Bayern, how they just beat the fuck out of everyone for a million years in a row.
Yeah.
This is them. There's no competition. The German and the French league sucks, and it's just them two.
Mm,
So low key probably fuck them too. But
mm.
the Champions League final in a couple weeks is PSG and Inter Milan. So a French team and an Italian team,
Mm.
which would be cool to watch. You know, if you never watched soccer ever, it'd be a hell of a one to watch. But I'm going to mark them out too. In my
Okay.
opinion, I think that you either need to follow an Italian team
I like
or-
the Italians.
or an English team. And
All
as
right,
far
let's go with Italian. Is
Okay.
Liverpool not Italian?
no, it's English.
England, yeah. All right.
Which again, like
All right.
I'll
Go.
reiterate, the English Premier League is like the NFL. It's huge. It is where it's like the most popular. It has the most coverage. The Italian league is like that too now. You can watch all the games on like Peacock or something. But
But are the Italians good though?
they're in the
Like,
final.
are they really about that?
They're in the Champions League final. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we're finna go with the Italian team.
All
I
right.
do
Fuck
like
it.
Liverpool.
Okay.
I do like Liverpool.
right, well, if
but,
you were
like,
to
no,
pick-
I like the Italians. I told Presley this. If I wasn't an African American, I would want to be Italian.
Okay. Okay.
I want to be a Guido. So this is where we're going. Yeah, Italian.
To be real with
Let's
you,
go.
I don't even want you to give an answer today. I want you to do
Hmm.
some research on your own because I want you to watch some videos
Okay.
on the
You'll have
history.
to send it to me.
Well, yeah. For me, I love Barcelona because of the history. It's messy for sure, but
Are they Italian?
Spanish.
Oh, okay.
It's messy for sure, but even like my research the teams pre-Messi, they just had so much swag and they were ballers. And I think for your sake, I don't know, fuck it, we can pick one, but I think for your sake, you need to try and find not only teams,
No, I want to do this today.
but you need to find, okay, that's fine, but you need to find players that you fuck with. And that's
What was that 18-year-old? Where is he playing?
he plays for us, Barcelona. He's 17.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's 17, by the way.
17. Fuck.
Yeah, and he was like,
He's
yeah.
that old.
So
Okay.
I mean, yeah, bro. In my
No,
opinion,
let's go Italian. Let's go Italian.
Okay,
I'm getting an Italian team tonight.
okay. So I mean, I guess it's between these three. Then you got AC Milan,
Hmm.
who
Where are
had
they at?
in Italy.
Well, I mean, in the standings. Whatever
Oh,
standings are.
okay. Yeah. That's a good point, actually. Well, I wouldn't get married to necessarily how everything looks right now, but here it
Mhm.
is. Milan's not having a great year, but the only thing
Is
that
that who I want?
that's AC Milan. Here, real quick. AC
Uh-huh.
Milan has Christian Pulisic, okay, who is American. He
Okay.
is our best player, and he plays for AC Milan, this red team here.
Okay.
Yeah. Inter Milan is the team that beat Barcelona yesterday, and they're in the Champions League final. And then Juventus, right here,
I
is
kinda
another
like that.
Okay. They're another. They have a lot of history, but
All
those
right, give me the history.
well, they all three do. Like they all three kind of have the same history. They've all won a fuck ton of titles. They've all won. They've all won Champions Leagues. Like I don't know. Let's see.
Juventus. I'm kind of feeling that. I'm kind of feeling Juventus. What are
Okay.
their colors?
They're black and white.
Okay.
Yeah,
I actually like that too.
Juventus. Yep. They've won 36 league titles, 15 Coppa Italia trophies, which is the domestic trophies.
Okay, give me a deep dive.
I mean,
deep dive.
That's pretty much it.
Italian.
They've won.
Association.
They've won two Champions Leagues.
I'm going with Juventus.
Okay.
Oh
Here.
yeah. Click that.
What? Which one?
That picture
This
with these. Yeah.
1899.
Yeah, give me that.
Okay, here we go. All right, well, cool.
Oh, and I like that logo.
Here. All right, well, fuck it. Here, I'm gonna just rattle through some of their best players then.
Okay.
Let's see if they have pictures. Okay, here we go. Top 10 best Juventus players ever. Whoa.
Deep.
Okay, yeah, that was their sponsor at one point.
Are they wait, hold on. Are they still good to this day?
They're decent.
Decent?
Yeah, they're not as good as they. That's why I was trying to tell you the Italian league has
Fuck.
kind of. They're okay. They're better than most of the world, but they're not as dominant. Like the Italian league, it used to be these three teams that were just kicking the dog shit out of everyone. Now it's
Okay.
Spain plus England.
Okay.
But here you go, Del Piero, stud.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I know Del Piero. I don't know this guy though. Platini, stud too.
Okay.
Roberto Baggio, I used to play with him on FIFA.
Okay.
I don't know this guy. He's old. I've heard of
Honestly,
Rossi.
run it.
Pirlo. Pirlo too is a stud. He's a playmaker. He didn't score a lot of
Mm.
goals, but he was just assisting a lot.
Okay.
Pavel Nedved. So this is a perfect.
That sounds Russian.
He's Czech. He's from Czechoslovakia, I'm pretty sure.
That's Russian.
Yeah, kind of. They would not let you say that, but kind of.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on, let me see who the last one is. Buffon. He's like a OG fucking goalkeeper. But
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Okay. Last cherry on the top here. Okay. Pavel Nedved won so they have a thing called the Ballon d'Or. Okay. It is a trophy for the best player in the world. It's the easiest thing that we've ever discussed tonight. Okay.
Damn.
Ballon d'Or. Okay.
He was on that shit.
Pavel Nedved won the Ballon d'Or with Inter Milan, not them, but Inter Milan, a different Italian team. But that just made me think of that. So that's another thing too. Is let's real quick. I'm gonna Google teams with most Ballon d'Or. Let's see.
Barcelona. Fun.
Barcelona with 12 each. Barcelona and Real Madrid both have 12. Let's see. Yeah, Madrid 12, Barca 12, Juve 8. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my team.
Okay, hold on.
This is my team.
Okay. Hold on real quick. And then I'm going to Google. All right, here we go. We have. So these are the guys. Actually, bro, I think you picked a pretty good team because this guy right here, Zidane. Okay, I want you to remember this guy's name like the back of your freaking hand, okay?
Zidane. I mean, it's double Z.
Zinedine Zidane is one of the greatest players to ever play the sport. Okay?
For real?
Ever. Okay?
Hey, all right. This is my team.
All right,
This is my team.
And let me show you one thing that he is infamous for.
Uh-oh. Is he finna do a trick shot?
Oh, no.
Oh. He was the one that headbutted that motherfucker? Oh my God. I know this.
It's like, wait, what the fuck did you say? Bitch.
All right, yeah. This is my team.
That was in the World Cup final too, which is so crazy. Okay. All right, well here, I'm gonna Google their current roster real quick, and then cool. I'm glad we got to the bottom of this.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna point out and see if they have anyone like decent. But like I said, they kind of have taken a step back, but you never know.
That's fine. I mean,
still
I'm
a big team.
Fan. We're not that good. I see a nigga. I see another nigga.
Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. This guy right here, he's American. Weston McKennie. I forget he plays for them.
He's a black dude named Weston.
Weston McKennie, yep.
Crazy.
I forgot he plays for them. So okay. Follow Weston McKennie on IG.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's good. He starts for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This guy's Brazilian.
Hell yeah. What's the name of my team again?
Juventus, and then Vlahovic.
Juventus.
Vlahovic right here. He is your
That's
striker.
Russian. Oh, so he scores the goals.
You better be careful, bro.
I
You're gonna
see a
get
nigga with dreads
you're
down
gonna get
at the
canceled,
bottom.
bro. He's not Russian. They
shit.
ain't gonna like that. It'd be like if I was like, "Oh, DJ, you're Nigerian."
All right, my bad, my bad.
Not
my
all
bad.
white people are Russian, DJ.
I'm going off the last name.
Okay, they actually have two Americans. This guy too, Tim Weah.
Okay, and they got a dude with dreads. Who
Mhm.
the hell is that?
Oh, let's see where he's from.
What the fuck is that name?
He is from Belgium.
Belgian. Okay.
And then
Okay.
yeah, so okay, last thing. This guy right here, his father, George Weah.
Mm.
This guy's American. He plays for Team USA. He's American now, but his father is the only person from Africa to win the Ballon d'Or.
I don't know
Pretty-
what the Ballon d'Or is.
DJ,
but-
the MVP of the world.
Oh,
The trophy of the world. Like I said, that guy Pavel Nedved.
Oh,
Yeah.
and he got 3 assists and 6 goals.
Yeah.
3 left foot, 3 right foot. He's ambidextrous. Okay, I got a good team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they have.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. Okay. Fuck. Rose up. God damn it.
What's their name again?
Juventus. You can't hear me, can you?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Juventus.
But how do you spell that?
Juventus, I think. Okay, cool.
Hey, that's my team.
Yeah, I hope me yapping was able to give some clarity. You kind of came in at a weird time because the season is about to end, but yeah, like we're getting down to like the last like 2 weeks.
Oh shit. Well,
But this summer would be, you know, the season, I think the season they start doing preseason in like August or September. It's kind of like football season, but not. It's kind of like basketball season, I guess, more aligns with that, sort of. But yeah,
hold on.
Juventus.
I'm gonna follow them on everything.
There you go.
This is my team.
Yeah, and they got 2 Americans too, so that's something you can keep an eye on. That'll help you follow it a little bit. Barcelona has only had 1 American ever, and he was not great.
Oh.
And it was recent too. Yeah. Okay. What is there? Do you kind of have a grasp on this? How the season works? I guess
A little bit. It's still a lot.
they play once or twice a week, so just like keep that in mind.
Yeah, that is another. It's kind of like, ironically, football.
Kinda, yeah.
But I want to compare it to baseball.
Let's see.
What?
Juventus plays Saturday, May 10th. As their next game.
Okay.
Hey, and they're actually playing in
Is
the
there a soccer?
No, they're actually playing in that FIFA Club World Cup too. So they made it to the Club World Cup.
Okay, so they're decent.
Yeah, they did
They're
decent.
kind of cold.
Yeah,
That's the team that I want.
there you go. Juventus. So random.
Hey,
Italian.
yes. Yeah, I would be Italian
Yeah, I
if
think
I wasn't African American.
they play. I don't know if you have. I think it's Peacock. Maybe not. It might be Paramount. It's either Paramount Plus or Peacock is where their games. I think it's Paramount Plus, but all their games are on Paramount Plus Saturday during the day. That's the only thing is you got to remember their games are in European time, so they're like hours ahead of us. So they play
Okay.
they play at like 1 or they play in the afternoon during the day.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking just research this team.
I was gonna say watch some documentary, watch like a YouTube video on it.
I am. I'm gonna. Yes, I will. And next time I'm on this motherfucker, I'm gonna give y'all some updates
Okay.
about Juventus, the
Okay.
best squad in the world.
Okay.
Fuck Barcelona.
Okay. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do. We would work y'all right
I'm just
now.
throwing jokes.
We got a 17-year-old that would cook you.
True. True. Hey, I mean, we get there. We get there.
All right.